We talk about the decision that we made to send our kids to Cooper all the time. It's a central part of our life.
I walked into school, everybody was joyful, the children were happy. It was just the most Disney World of school. And I went home and I cried. And I said, there's a school and I don't think we can afford it, but that's where she belongs. And I did my whole drama and he was so precious.
Oh, that's true. She did cry and we couldn't afford it. And so here we are. 6 kids later.
Cooper had always been a place that had a big reputation for education, really being the place that if you were going to put your kids in a private school, this would be the spot.
One of the main reasons we applied was because I loved the fact that there was like so much cultural diversity. And I wanted that for my kids. I wanted them to see like a bigger world than they were seeing at the time.
It was not an easy decision for us to make back then, but we were like, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to take it year by year. And every year, the benefits just compounded year after year after year. Mr. Muheath and the planners, like back in the 5th grade, I really feel like is when Cooper started laying the foundation for those executive functioning skills. I'm not sure that they would say it like that. That sounds really formal but that's what it is. It's time management, it's organization, it's responsibility and accountability. And all that stuff started happening, like I could see it start happening in about the 5th grade. And again, that just prepares you for life. That's all part of the academic journey.
It was reaming confidence and persistence and encouragement. And when you say, what's the value of Cooper? I'll take that. And then I could speak about 20 teachers off the top of my head that had these very deep relationships with my children.
The kids are prepared for life. They know how to think independently. They know how to lead. They know how to speak. They're speaking. Their ability to get in a room, pick a topic, and speak is just unbelievable. And it's not just our kids, it's all the kids that go to Cooper. And it goes all the way back down to pre-K and kindergarten. They've got your kids out there giving speeches and making pitches to the whole class. It builds such a level of confidence and independence in each one of them that when they get to college, they've got more experience and confidence to handle situations, whether that's in the classroom or outside of the classroom.
I remember, I don't know what grade this took place in, 1st or 2nd, but the kids had to give a presentation. I think it's called All About Me or something, and they had a poster board with their parents and their grandparents. And whenever it was your kid's turn, you got to go watch with the rest of the class. My daughter's like in 2nd or 3rd grade or whatever. She's pointing out, it was my grandmother's, my grandfather, on and on. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is a PowerPoint presentation. Like she's in front of the board of whatever giving a presentation. And then last summer she had to do that in an internship and she destroyed it. Like she won an award. She did better than kids that were quite a bit older than her. She was just so comfortable up there. And then we were talking about it later. She said, I spoke so much in front of large crowds for Habitat that this was nothing. That was like, where the full circle came back around.
Because they start public speaking opportunities so young, they're not afraid to do it later. Because they're able to take on student government, they're not afraid to try it in college. They've already done all of these things in small ways that makes them open to thinking they can do it in bigger ways throughout the rest of their life.
Thinking critically is just so important, and they will all also tell you that one of the things Cooper did so well was help them to take in information, analyze information, think about it critically, be able to speak about it, be able to apply what they learn, be able to communicate, verbally and written communication, that they feel very confident that they got to college, they were over-prepared.
When she was having conversations with her new friends in college and they were reflecting on their own time in high school, and she was saying how sentimental it was for her when she graduated right after commencement. When they left, they exited and they walked across the bridge, and she got to see and hug her pre-K teacher and her kindergarten teacher and so many in between. And it was just so special to be able to have that support all the way through Cooper. And her friend said, "Where did you go to school?"
those wonderful teachers that have that nurturing capability as part of their DNA, they also have the resources here to really cause the experiences of the children to be special.
I think that the peer influence at Cooper is a really unique part of this community. The kids here are working so hard. They're so invested in their own education. They're out there starting businesses and volunteering and pursuing college sports. And I think part of what makes this place so special is that you're surrounded by people who have big goals.
When I reflect on my time at Cooper, I feel loved because everybody here is so welcoming. One of the things that made it magical, I believe, is that we were all encouraged to come up with things of our own. We didn't have to follow a tight, strict curriculum. And so teachers would work together, collaborate, and come up with ideas. They had lots of home projects.
And you got to know all the teachers and administrators, the coaches. It was, it was nice to be able to get to know everyone.
Well, when I reflect on the academics at Cooper, I feel proud to know that my kids are getting an education, my kids and my grandkids, that they enjoy. That they're not just coming to school and doing what they have to do. They make it fun. That's the magical part.
As a parent, we work really hard to try to give our kids the best that we can possibly give them. And coming here was a big decision for us. We felt like it was the best that we could give him. And so seeing these kids see that and value what they've been given and see how it fits into their future and also be able to cast a vision for themselves now that they're moving on to the next thing it's an incredible gift.
As I reflect on how much this campus has advanced since we first came here 32 years ago? It was a long time ago.
Yeah, 3.
And reflect on our participation over the last 30 years in the advancement of this campus, I feel great pride. This school is great today with our facilities, with our programs, with the great faculty we have, is that there were people 20 years ago that were willing to make that happen.
It goes fast, and then all of a sudden you have grandchildren, and I don't know how that happened in 5 minutes, but it happened in 5 minutes. And then you say, oh, that legacy is really important.
When I'm here on a Friday night in the fall, this place feels just alive.
That's pretty great.
It's alive, and it's not just the upper school kids, it's the entire Cooper community that is here and together and enjoying each other and enjoying this wonderful campus. That's just awesome. Such a source of pride.
The reality is the greatest investment a parent can make is in their kid's future. The return on that investment, I don't know how to measure it.